Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel. It is just after 5:30 in the morning and I am taking the camera along with me today while I live life. First things first though, breakfast and some coffee and water. Breakfast has been made. This has been my go-to for about a month. I have added some new things every now and then in there to kind of spice some flavoring up, but for the most part it stayed the same. It is basically a hash brown scramble. Then I have coffee and my giant bottle of water. So I'm gonna eat this and go over my to-do list for today. Not much is happening. It's a pretty vibey, chill day. I'm going to go to the gym after this. I'm gonna digest after all of this. Just, you know, don't want to rock the boat. And then following that, I'm gonna come back and shower, get ready. I need to go to the grocery store. It's a Trader Joe's day, so, you know, gotta prepare for that. And then after that, we'll just see where the day takes us. Welcome back to my couch chats with Cora. I decided to come over here for just, you know, maybe the next 15-20 minutes or so, finish my coffee, drink some more of my water, and read a little bit of the book I'm currently reading. And the book I'm currently reading, it's a pretty popular title. Like, it's pretty popular. And that is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. And I'm really enjoying this book. I tried to read it last year, but I had checked it out from the library, wasn't going to get to it in time, returned it. So here we are now. It's about a psychotherapist named Theo, and he has taken on the task of working with a patient named Alicia, who supposedly shot and killed her husband, but she has refused to talk. It's been years, and so he is working with her and trying to help her and pretty much unlock her past and what exactly happened. And the way this book is written, you get diary entries from her and then from the past, and then it flashes forward into like present time and Theo. I really love the parallels between the two, and not only do you learn about Alicia and her past and what exactly has happened, but you also get a glimpse into Theo's life as well. So you're kind of learning about two pretty important characters at the same time, and it's been really, really good. Oh my goodness, I think I had food in my teeth. Apologies. But I'm going to read a couple of chapters and then get ready for the gym. Also, the chapters are super short. Oh, it's lovely. The format of this book is great. I highly recommend it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not at the end yet. I'll report back at some point and let you know. Workout's complete. It was a good one. I've been listening to an audiobook while I work out, and I'm going to tell you more about that when I get back. But I'm going to get my show on the road and head off to Trader Joe's. I have my bags. I have my list. Now, if only it was as easy as waving your hand, and just like magic, we are here. Now, I don't know how much I'll film in here. I'm definitely going to show you guys what I pick up because my husband is out of town this week, so I'm just going to be buying stuff for myself, which I'm pretty much going to get what we usually get. Should be a fun time. Let's go. Bags have been secured. Now it's time to head home, and I will show you guys my little haul. There was one item on my list that I could no longer find, and it is a seasonal item, so I knew that this eventually was going to happen, and today was unfortunately the day. But I do have one left, so I will show you guys when I get back, which I need to do quickly because I need to use the restroom. It's a nice, crisp, sunny day. Love it. Love that for me. And yeah, let's get home. I have two bags. One is cold, one is not. Let's start with the dry goods. Pasta. I have sauce, so I didn't need any of that. Black beans. Tuna. 100% red tart cherry juice. And some coconut water. I love to take some frozen fruit and blend this up. It's very, very hydrating and delicious. That's everything in that bag. Here comes the big one. We have eggs. Dun, 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 dun. 2 avocados. These are not ripe yet. Carrots. A few bananas, because I'm really bad about forgetting to eat them. Some ranch. This is my favorite salad mix. It's the organic spring mix. Love it. Have to eat it quickly though because it gets kind of soggy. Then I got butter lettuce, chicken, eggs, more eggs, feta cheese. I was out of that this morning for my breakfast. And then I got the kettle cooked chicken soup. I haven't tried this one, but they're nice, you know, for lunches, dinners. Some shredded 3 cheese blend for salads. Salmon, This is starting to stack up. Hash browns, butter chicken, and naan. Delish. I usually heat up a little bit of butter for this. Makes it so nice. I picked up some beef birria and some Spanish style rice. These chef's kiss together with a little bit of lime. Delicious, which I have some lime, thankfully. Finally, I got some little shots. Got a Mighty Sea one. I haven't tried that one. And then I got two turmeric ones. And that's the haul, folks. Oh, I need to show you my favorite Trader Joe's item. This little guy right here is my favorite item from Trader Joe's. It is the pretzel bread pudding with salted caramel sauce. Chef's kiss. They come in a pack of 2. You can throw them in the oven or the microwave. I've tried both. Both are equally delicious. The microwave takes about a minute though, so it's, quicker. It's no longer at my Trader Joe's. It's seasonal. So maybe if you have it at yours still, give it a whirl. You can eat it with ice cream. You can eat it plain. It's my favorite little nighttime treat, but I'm down to 1. Gotta savor this bad boy. That was my major outing for today. I have nothing else I need to do in terms of going out. Everything else can get done at home. So that's exciting. I get to put my sweats back on. Yay. It's not even noon. That's amazing. I feel so accomplished. Yay me. One of us has had lunch and is currently napping. I have a rainy day in 4K cozy coffee shop background instrumental music ambiance going on. He loves it. I love it. He hasn't told me he loves it, but I know he does because he always falls asleep. This is his second nap of the day. Love that for him. And I am currently eating a salad. I'm really enjoying it. I'm about to jump back into... Am I even in focus? I hope so. I'm about to jump back into The Silent Patient. I forgot to mention earlier, if you do decide to check out this book, be sure to check the trigger warnings. There are some heavy topics in that book. And I also wanted to mention the book that I've been reading during my workouts. I have it downloaded to my Kindle app and I also listen to it on Spotify. And that is Manacled. It is a Hermione fanfic. It's my first Hermione fanfic. Definitely, just like The Silent Patient, I would check out the trigger warnings if you decide to read that as well. I read the overview, and besides that, I don't know what's going to happen at all. I've only seen videos of people reacting to reading Manacled, so them before and them after. That's what I'm listening to at the moment. Guys, I'm in the middle of 4 books. I have 2 on my nightstand. And I'm determined to finish this today. I think I'm going to set a 60-minute timer and kind of see how much I can get done because I have a habit of scrolling when I need to be reading. So I think the timer will help me because I want to start another book. It just feels like the right vibe. You know what they say, variety is the spice of life or something, I'm going to turn his music back on and eat this salad. And then I'm going to jump back into my book. I'll do a little reading montage. Reporting back in, it is now 5 o'clock. I started reading a little after 1 and I read for the full hour. I was dozing, but I did it and I read exactly 40 pages and then I fell asleep. I had some bizarre dreams. Now I'm awake and so is my little guy. It is about time to start making dinner because I slept the whole afternoon. I am exactly halfway through. Can I finish this today? Probably. Will I? I don't know. There's a chance though I will because I slept for so long. So I'll probably stay up tonight and finish this so I can start a new book and continue finishing the books that I'm also still reading because they're on my nightstand as well. I'm done. I'm speaking quietly because my dog's asleep and I don't want to wake him up. Holy moly. I'll talk about it in the morning. But I just wanted to document this. What? Quite a bit of time has transpired since yesterday evening. This morning was a little stressful. I just made an appointment and thankfully they were able to get us in. I'm taking our dog to the vet this evening. He has something going on in his ear. He's okay, but anytime he doesn't feel well, I go into full panic mode. My little guy. Anyways, I'm going to the vet this evening, and hopefully we'll get some answers and get him on the mend. But before I end this vlog, I wanted to briefly talk about the silent patient, because last night in that last clip, I was like, I'll talk to you guys about it today, or tomorrow, which is today. I'd probably skip this bit just because I'll probably be saying some things, and it's kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard for me to talk about things without potentially giving away some things. You know what I mean? One thing I think this author did really well was present the reader with an unreliable narrator. And the whole entire time I'm sitting there being like, okay, is this the unreliable narrator or is this the unreliable narrator? There was a solid chunk of time when I was reading this book that I thought that Alicia and Theo were pretty much in the clear and we were going to be dealing with an outside individual. I don't remember exactly what chapter. It was towards the end. I had annotated, I remember writing, hold up, because things just started clicking. That's all I'm going to say. But if you know, you know. The one thing besides the unreliable narrator that also threw me for a loop was the timelines. The whole entire time, for the most part, I was thinking we have the past with Alicia's diary and we have the present with Theo. No, that's not the case. So when the twist happened, I was like, hold the phone. If I had known that Theo's timeline wasn't consecutive, I think that's the right word, I feel like I would have not been as mind blown by the twist as I was. I believe the last thing I will talk about that I liked in this book was the symbolism, specifically with snow. It's very prevalent throughout the majority of the book. At the very beginning of the book, when Theo is giving an account of his childhood trauma, he mentions one night when there was a snowstorm and his mom had gone to bed, and so he snuck outside and he watched the snow and he caught the snow, and he says somehow grasping at vanishing snowflakes is like grasping at happiness, an act of possession that instantly gives way to nothing. It reminded me that there was a world outside this house, a world of vastness and unimaginable beauty, a world that, for now, remained out of my reach. And I just knew when I read that was going to be something important. And then you get to the very end when everything is happening. It finally starts to snow, and he reaches his hand out while the police officer is speaking to him, and he begins to catch snowflakes. I couldn't help but think of kind of looping back to that experience he had as a child, brought up that quest he has for happiness. I liked that, and I want to know what happens afterwards, like what happens to him, what happens to Alicia. At the end of the book, there's this book club guide with questions and a conversation with the author, so I'm definitely going to read that just to see if there's any more information that I missed or that I haven't picked up. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice change of pace. I've been reading a lot of fantasy, so this was quite different, but I enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally got a chance to read it. Up next, I'm going to continue along with House of Earth and Blood. I can say with 100% certainty that I will more than likely not finish the first two books before the third book comes out in just a few days. I have had the second book spoiled ever so slightly, but it's going to be fine. Honestly, I spoiled a little bit of the first book all on my own. I tell myself do not look up like character information or like world building information, just because some of those sites will tell you who is alive or not. And my eyeballs, even though I knew, do not look to see if they were alive or not. I just looked. Ugh, I can't believe I did that, but I learned my lesson for now. I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope each and every one of you are doing very well, and I will hopefully see you soonish. Bye.